What's up, and welcome to my channel, Sinus Luby. Today we're gonna review the LaPeef Network, and the highlight of the review on the LaPeef Network is Sotomayor and his return to the internet. He's just been on the internet for about a week or so, and he's just blowing up. And got some really good content coming. So we're gonna start off with Bruiser's interaction with Lady Chan. Lady Chan, she's from the UK. She's here in London, I believe, and a simple question was asked to the ladies.
Is it time for black men to start taking control of their own narratives?
All of the ladies on the panel had answered, and it was Lady Chan's turn. And Bruiser was asking, and then she was like, okay, well, tell me they're good. And no one else flipped the question. So so Bruiser said, okay, I'll play along. So let's see, let's get into it. Let's just see how it went.
All this negative stuff that's being poured into society. I'm put up a wall in front of my children. I think that makes me a good man, and I stand on it, and I'm willing to sacrifice my life for it.
Okay, so what's a trash man? Anything that's opposite what you just said.
Really? That's your answer?
So that's a trash
See,
guy.
you're taking a shortcut out. See?
No, because
how can you make a statement?
Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Because I agree with the traits that you said that make.
So as you can see, her answer was just lazy, just like anything opposite. It's really, dude? So here comes the good part. Sotomayor is going to respond to her, but it's how he leads off his response. Let's check it out.
All right. First off, which Smurf did she give fellatio to? Second off, I was.
This is what I'm saying.
It's a joke.
That response was just amazing. That was just totally amazing. But anyway, he gets a bit more serious, and he actually addresses the topic. And she's just now that he's said what he said, he's obviously triggered her. So she's just gonna be combative for no reason. Let's go. Let's get into it.
So the idea of a good man is, what does that woman need? And also a trash man, we can't say the opposite of something is the other thing, because it's easy to say it. It sounds good. Except it almost sounds like Ricky Bobby when we say, if you're not first, you're last. There's some in between of a lot of things. There's not, if he's not a good man, he's a trash man. Just like if a car's not a luxury car, it's a lemon. That wouldn't make sense either. If he's not tall, he's short.
What's your point?
So
I think that was a pretty succinct point right there.
You want some smoke?
So as the conversation moved along and we get a bit more into the conversation, it's basically talking about the narrative, who is in control of the narrative of men's lives. And then so Tommy's going to go a bit deeper into the benefits, like what women get as opposed to what men get, the narrative behind a man and a woman. So he's going to use his little description to describe that narrative, that men, and the difference between the narratives that men and women, how our lives are governed by. So he's going to get into that. And he explains it quite succinctly, as Trigger Mike says. And Chan is still triggered. Let's check it out.
So women get more by being babies' mamas than being wives. Don't believe me? You have a bigger party for a baby shower than a wedding shower, and you see more of them. Don't believe me? How many of y'all went to college? I did. How many of y'all got family members who went to jail? I do. How many of y'all remember them throwing a party for getting out of jail, but they didn't throw one for you getting out of college? How many of y'all remember them scraping up money to send some money to put on his books? But I don't remember anybody send me some money just to get some books. How about that? Somebody say your boy good.
Exactly.
What you drinking, Tommy? You sound like you drinking some good shit over there, brother.
Yeah,
that's big ass bottle of illicit. I don't know a girl about this shit, and it looked like shit.
I thought you was drinking out of a cruise missile. I was like, what is that?
So as we continue on, and Tommy's going to break it down a bit more as as why men don't have control of their narrative, of our media controls our narrative, all types of things control the men's narrative, and our narrative is heavily dictated by the woman and what the woman wants, and this movement that women have been putting on to, with their equal pay movement, with the feminist movement, and now with the gender movement. So this whole men's narrative it's not our narrative, and the whole thing is that we are trying to take the narrative back. So if you go back and watch this, so I'm going to put the link in the description, go back and watch the whole show. The show actually started off with another young lady on there, Queen Shiba, and Queen Shiba did what they call rage quit. So basically Anton, he's the one that basically he runs LaPeef. It was basically his thing. He came on to spit some facts, and Queen Shiba didn't want to let him finish.
Does that apply to women only? Because that seems very.
Listen.
Yeah, it's just about
and then my second thing, Anton,
this is the typical response from a woman. They always want to make it about gender.
No, I'm asking a question just for clarification.
But I wasn't done talking.
I actually came in. I wasn't done talking,
ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. Darling. I wasn't done talking.
Sweetheart.
I wasn't done talking, darling.
I'm just asking you because you came in and
can't ask me something without getting the full context of what I was going to say.
Going on.
Because you don't know if I'm already going to answer the question before you pose it.
I'm just asking for clarification.
Well, you can't ask a question before I finish cooking. You might like the meal that I give you before I'm done. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second, ma'am.
I'm just asking for clarification.
I'm sorry.
Can you give me that?
I don't need to give any. Listen.
I'm just
if
asking.
You can't understand what a student is saying.
It's just a question.
I'm not really sure you need any more clarification. The fact of the matter is,
okay. So are we doing that? Are we doing a power trip tonight? Anton, are you coming in with a power trip tonight?
Shiba, you doing it?
No, I'm asking.
The fact of the matter is,
that's what y'all do. You don't like to get up here and bully people and and bully and do all this. I'm just asking.
I don't care. And you know what? And Miss Shiba, your inability to be able to control yourself when a man is speaking.
Are we really going to do that?
Have
you ever heard me call anybody out of their name?
I said Shiba. What did I say?
No, I didn't say Shiba. My inability to control. Have you ever
your inability to be able to control yourself?
She got agitated. She just wasn't in the mood. And then she just quit. And Anton, finished his soliloquy and said what he had to say. And then later in the show, Tommy came in. And so basically Tommy is just going in, and then he's having a little bit of a back and forth with Mr. Lacko. Mr. Lacko don't listen to nobody for nothing. And Tommy's actually bouncing off of Lady Di and what Lady Di said. So really good show. From beginning to end, it was just non-stop information. So hit the link, watch the whole thing. I'm telling you, you'll totally enjoy it. So it's all about men trying to get some control of the narrative of their lives, so that we have some control of what we say and do, and it's because we're just being dictated to. Everything we're just being dictated to. So let's check Tommy break this narrative thing down a little bit more. So he's breaking it down so it's eternally broke.
A marriage and kids, right?
Like,
no.
They don't
want that.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
They want a wedding.
When you see the trigger, when you see the married couples, I said that when I brought the married couple onto my show. Mm-hmm. I said it's a shame that they got something to tell us if we keep claiming that this is real, that we want to see more of it. But we don't want to see them. And if you're a woman, the last thing you want to do is just keep putting your man out in front. You see what the fuck happened to that woman with that Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson got big on YouTube. Next thing you know, he was fucking everything move. You lost your marriage. So who want to keep putting their handsome ass husband online talking about this me and my husband? And the bitches in the comment section saying, they trying to see if they can ruin your marriage.
But what about him controlling his own narrative?
That boy just don't listen.
No. I'm saying no. You're right. But what I'm saying is the fear. She's saying You know, we don't see much of it. I said, well, some of it is because as a woman, you don't want to put your food out there in front of everybody because you know they might try to take it. And this island girl will talk about her man, but you ain't seen her man because she probably don't want you trying to get her man.
And you hold on, wait. I will say this.
It is. It's out here hungry. It's a lot out here hungry.
Our narrative, as in controlling our dicks, that wouldn't happen.
Mr. Let Go, just let it go.
Right?
Well, I agree with you, but hey, listen, hold on. Okay, let me ask you something. Do you have any alarm system at your house? Sir, do you have an alarm system at your house?
Yeah.
Why? Because if people control their urges to steal, we wouldn't need them.
Well, I also have guns also.
That's my point.
Gotta walk right into that.
Good point. All I said was people do the same thing that you do with your house. Sometimes you protect what you care for because you don't want to expose it.
So, as men, will we ever be in control of our narrative? That's the end of that. Like I said, the link is in the description. Go back and watch the whole show. It's about 2 hours long, but it's definitely worth a listen if you can listen to it at work and you just put in your headphones and let it play. But I don't know if that'd be a good idea because there's some moments where you're going to bust out laughing and you don't want you to get in trouble at work. But yeah, you got to have a listen to it. So, but check this out. And also, I'm going to put up another video of Sotomayor on Fight Club. I mean, what he said in this video was funny. But what he did, some of the antics he did in Fight Club, that's on a whole nother level. So, like, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and just stay tuned. I feel like I'm gonna start doing this a bit more so for this channel. So, peace out.